Back here on First Things First with our favorite coach, Eric Mangini. Coach, where's the lie? You're our guy. Playing a little draw in a blank right now. Bucs head coach Bruce Arians continues to be impressed by all things Brady-esque. This week, that includes TB leading workouts with his new receivers. Don't get him started on pliability, Wilds. NFL Network's Mike Giardi said, quote, Brady is the Pied Piper for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, Nick, Brady's chemistry with his new receivers this season will be blank.
Good, except for Godwin. And by that I mean except for Chris Godwin. Their relationship already got off to a rocky start when Brady deboed him for his number, gave him no compensation whatsoever, just said, thank you, I will take that. But more importantly, the other things Mike Giardi said was they're very excited in Tampa about possibly doing some 12 and even some 13 personnel. That means 2 or 3 tight ends. And Chris Godwin, who had an all-pro caliber season last year, but is in the final year of a mid-round rookie deal that pays him a couple $1 million, is awaiting a huge payday. And the more tight ends, the more Gronk is involved. You know Mike Evans is going to be a staple. Could be bad for Godwin's money, bad for his numbers. And so I don't know if Brady and Godwin, they didn't get off to a great start, Coach. I don't know if it's going to go great for him. But if you're the third string tight end for the Bucs, you got to be super excited. A lot of 4-yard hitches coming your way, Coach.
Their relationship is going to be consistently evolving. If you're excited about what Tom Brady's doing over Zoom, it's going to be really impressive once you get to see him and experience what he brings in person. It's like bringing Warren Buffett into your young hedge fund. The wealth of experience that he has, that he can share, and it's a role model, and that part is what's unfortunately missing for Tampa Bay right now. One of the greatest values he has is the effect he'll have on the locker room, the effect he'll have on everybody's work ethic, and the knowledge that he can share, even if he doesn't completely understand the system as well as he should. The things that he sees and the nuances that he gives players, it's really impactful.
Oh, we went through the whole thing. Force multiplier. It was right there, right on the tip of your tongue, and we didn't get it. And just America, for the record, Nick Wright is very studied. He's well-researched. He loves take integrity. There is zero proof that Godwin and Brady got off to a bad start. This is something he made up because he wanted to give him he was like, you should give him a Bentley. There's no truth to it whatsoever. So you can listen to Nick Wright about the rest of the show, but that one part is wrong. It's just not true. I went with Zoom-tastic. He says he's lighting up the Zoom. Do I believe that? How much are you going to light up a Zoom? It's like, oh, it's your turn to talk.
Hey,
but I'm still
my
going
6-year-old lights up
really
her Zoom every morning, Kevin.
Yeah, but that's with emojis. You need the emoji, the skull emoji and the frog emoji.
That's a good point. That is a very good point. She uses a lot of emojis. On to Brady's replacement now. The force to be reckoned with duo of Stidham and Hoyer. A recent report says that although the two have been working together this offseason, they are, quote, fiercely competitive in hopes of being the successor to Tom Brady. To which I would ask, what's the alternative? You start. No, you start. You. No, you go. Nick, the Patriots quarterback competition headed into this season will be blank.
All right, unfortunately, I have to break from format for a moment. I'll answer that in a second. But America, I always get this wrong. Is it a third wall? Is it a fourth wall? I'm breaking one of them down. I'm pulling down the curtain. The reason Jenna Wolf just gave a shout out to her wonderful 6-year-old daughter, Harper, is because moments before we went on the air, Jenna bellowed at Harper, you can have 1 Tic Tac. 1. If you eat 2, you get none later. That absolutely happened. Wilds and Coach can verify. They heard it. We couldn't believe our ears. And Jenna then said, and this is an exact quote, I messed up and let them discover Tic Tacs. Now they think they can have a bunch throughout the day. Like, what type of Stalinist regime are you running over there? No.
What's your answer, buddy?
There is no defense. My answer is the Patriots quarterback competition headed into the season will be uncompetitive. If this isn't Jared Stidham's job, then I don't know what the hell's happening. If they decided that they're going to stay, that they didn't go after a quarterback in the draft or in free agency, because Brian Hoyer might actually be the starter, then I think Belichick has a plan here, but the plan would already be off the rails. So, Coach, I've got to think this is Stidham's job, and this is going to be uncompetitive.
Yeah, first, in response to Kevin from the last segment, I was going to use force multiplier, but I can never figure out how